Would you like to trade with ready trading strategies? I know how hard it can be to find a profitable trading strategy for Forex trading. That is why in this course I have put together 5 different trading strategies that I have been using for quite a while now. Welcome to the brand new Top 5 Forex Strategies course. Thousands of students took the original course and I have taken their feedback and suggestions to build this brand new course from scratch. In this course, I put together the best trading strategies from other courses and my own trading experience. This is my job. I trade daily, I create new strategies and I follow the results. It is my pleasure to share these strategies with you. With the new strategies, I have included more explanations about each strategy, more practical activities and attached resources. We are sure you are going to love this course. If you don't, there is a 30-day money-back guarantee. What's more, I have included the 5 robots for these strategies as a bonus gift. This means that you can trade the strategies without having to stay in front of your computer screen. This is how I do it. Once enrolled in the course, you will be granted a lifetime license for it. I have been updating the course every month for 3 years now, and I plan to keep updating it in the future. Every month I review the strategies, and if any changes needed, I will make the change and let you know. This course is also suitable for beginner traders. I will show you step by step how to set up your screen for each strategy, how to execute the trades, and how to trade with the robots. The 5 strategies are for different currency pairs. By not relying on a single strategy and a single asset, I achieve better risk diversification and more stable results. My goal is to show you realistic trading using these strategies, and you will learn how to test these robots on a virtual account. You won't be risking any real money while trading. Best of all, I will show you step by step the complete process in a relatively short course. Secondly, you will feel super cool when you start trading with robots while you are doing something else. Enroll today and bring your trading up to a professional level. Welcome to the Top 5 Forex Trading Strategies course. My name is Petko Aleksandrov, and in this course I will teach you how to use my best trading strategies. I have been trading for quite a long time now, and 3 years ago I decided to start sharing my strategies with others. I uploaded a couple of videos online and there was a massive interest, so I decided to group them into courses. Nowadays, I already have over 30 online trading courses where I show different methods of strategy creation, how to analyze the market, and how to trade with expert advisors. What makes this course one of my favorite is that I put it together with the best strategies from all the other courses and all my trading experience. Anytime I find a better strategy, I add it to this course. Now, I know that most traders prefer to trade manually. This is why I have dedicated 10 lectures in this course to explain how the strategies work, what indicators are used, the parameters, and all the details you need to know before trading. For those of you who are like me and prefer algorithmic trading, I have attached the expert advisors, or the so-called robots. If you are a beginner trader, you will see a step-by-step guide on how to place the expert advisors and how to trade with them. I will also show you how to use the MetaTrader platform, which is the most common platform for trading. It is free, most of the brokers provide it, and it is easy to use. Hello traders! In this first lecture I will explain to you what the Forex market is in the simplest terms possible without theory. Forex is the largest market on earth where traders can buy and sell currencies. With over $5 trillion in daily transactions, there are many participants: the traders, banks, huge companies, hedge funds, investors, and forex brokers. The forex brokers are exactly who we will use as retail traders to access the market. These are huge companies that offer the trading platforms we use to buy and sell currencies. Now, there are reasons I prefer the forex market over equities, bonds, commodities, or any other market. The forex market is open 24 hours a day, Monday through Friday. The spread and commissions are lower compared to the other markets, which makes forex a very accessible way to participate. Because the spread for the currencies is so small, it makes forex the most suitable for algorithmic trading. If you are a complete beginner and this is your first trading course, do not worry, it is not complicated. In the next lectures, you will learn about the spread, the platform, and how it works. Most brokers use CFD trading, which stands for Contract for Difference. This means that every time we open a trade, we make a contract with the broker. If the price goes in our direction and we close the trade, the broker will pay us the difference. This means that we don't physically buy or sell the assets, but we are speculating on their value and can profit in both directions. For example, we can sell euro-dollar. When the price goes lower, we can close the position and take the profit. So here are the steps that each trader goes through. First, you need to choose a trading broker. There are thousands of brokers, and in the next lecture I will give you some tips about them. Secondly, you will have to select the platform you will be using. For my trading and training purposes in my courses, I use MetaTrader. This is because it is a free platform, most brokers offer it, and it allows algorithmic trading. At the end of this section, I will show it to you and I will teach you the basics that you need to know for the 5 strategies in this course. Third, you have to decide if you will be trading manually or algorithmically. I highly suggest you complete this course before making that decision. This way you will have a clear understanding of what manual trading and algorithmic trading are. Fourth, you will have to select your strategy for trading. Many beginner traders begin to buy and sell based on information they have heard on the news. They look at the economic calendar or they listen to a friend. That is a huge mistake and a big reason why most beginner traders end up losing their money. You need to have a precise strategy and stick to it. In this course, I will teach you 5 different strategies. It will be your choice if you want to trade using one of them, a few of them, or with all of them. Lastly, you will need to test your strategies on a demo account. With forex brokers, it is possible to have a free virtual account. This way you will have access to the market and you can practice as long as you wish. When you're ready, you can fund a real trading account and start trading. I suggest that you don't rush into trading. Spend as much time as you need to practice until you are comfortable with the strategies you will be using, and until you are sure you're ready to risk real money. The first step in trading is to choose a trading broker. This is not something that is really easy because there are so many brokers to choose from. People often get confused about the differences between them, how one is better than the other, and so on. The most important thing to remember is to choose a regulated broker. As with all other businesses, there are scam brokers that do not offer fair conditions to their clients. We have begun a special topic in our forum at EA Forex Academy called How to Recognize the Scam Brokers. This section illustrates how scam brokers work and what you need to be careful of when choosing a broker. Unfortunately, many students and traders have had bad experiences. They have shared them in this forum topic for us to learn from them. In this lecture, I have attached a PDF file listing some of the most popular regulators. So when you are choosing a broker, you can refer to this list and make sure one of these companies is regulating your broker. Brokers usually have this information on their first page. It is also a good idea to check the broker's number on the regulator's website. Moreover, I would suggest looking over reviews from other traders for the broker you have selected. The best option is to use a big broker with a well-established name and reputation. They cannot really afford to hurt their image with bad business practices. Now, I'm not personally connected with any broker, so I do not suggest any. This is a personal choice. Just make sure you have chosen a regulated broker with small spreads and commissions. If they have MetaTrader, that is even better, as you will be able to test the expert advisors from this course. However, if you are still having a hard time selecting a broker, let me know. I will help you with that. Many of you are probably wondering why I have included 5 strategies and 5 robots in this course. In some of my courses, I include up to 100 strategies. You may ask why I don't do one course with a single best strategy so it will be easy for everyone. The truth is that every strategy has periods of profit and loss. Of course, as a general rule, we are looking for strategies that have more profits than losses. However, the losing period in a strategy can last from a couple of days to a couple of months. If you are trading with a single strategy and you hit the losing period, you might be trading for a long time, getting nothing but losses. I was a beginner trader once too. I spent a long time testing different strategies. I would test one strategy in a demo account for a long time, then I would switch to another. Some strategies were profiting, some were losing. One day I realized that I needed to trade with multiple strategies in the account instead of just using one. This way, when one strategy is losing, the others compensate for it. This helps avoid dramatic drawdowns and achieve better results. Now, you might ask why there are losing periods for each strategy. This is because the market changes. It is different every day. There are periods when the market trends in one direction or the other. There are periods when the market is sideways, staying within a range. There are fundamental periods when the market is affected by huge economic events like what we had recently with Brexit. It affected the pound and euro a lot. And there are such events daily which cause the market constantly to move up and down. This is why we cannot expect to have a strategy that profits constantly. The losing periods on the strategies are called stagnations. Later in the course, you will see what an equity line of a typical strategy looks like. The strategies I have included in this course are very different from each other. They have different logic, different entry and exit conditions, different stop loss and take profit, and they are mean for different market conditions. Some of them follow the market trend while others apply to the sideways market. Using these strategies, you will be able to cover different market conditions and you will diversify your risk by not solely relying on one strategy. I have been trading for over 10 years now. I started with manual trading, after that I specialized in algorithmic trading, now I have combined the two. In this lecture I want to give you a general idea about the differences between manual and algorithmic trading. Later in this course you will see it practically as I demonstrate how the strategies work for manual and algorithmic trading. Now, when can you trade manually? You need to follow the charts very carefully. Depending on what strategy you will be using while trading, you need to have the indicators on the chart and wait for the right moment. The positive side of manual trading is that we have full control over the trade. You decide when to open and close it. You can also combine some technical or fundamental analysis with a strategy to help choose which asset to trade at the specific moment. The negative side of manual trading is the beginners may let their emotions get in the way. People feel anxiety when they are profiting because they do not want to lose that profit. Sometimes they hurry to close the trades too early. Some feel greed, and after a couple of profitable trades they open huge positions that their accounts cannot handle and they lose it all. Or when people are at a loss, they tend to hope that the market will recover and refuse to accept that they made the wrong decision. Sometimes these losses become bigger ones. One of the ways to avoid having your emotions involved in trading is to use precise strategies. This is exactly what I will show you in this course. This means that we will follow rules to enter and exit the positions. We will use stop loss and take profit, so there will be no doubt if we should close the position or not. However, some traders still can't resist putting emotions in with their predefined strategies, and this makes them lose. The solution is algorithmic trading. From my experience with the thousands of students in my courses, I believe algorithmic trading is more suitable to the beginner trader because it removes the emotions. When trading with expert advisors, the trader does nothing manually. The experts open and close the trades while following the rules for the strategy 100% of the time. There is no emotion to interfere with it. Another positive thing about algorithmic trading is that the experts trade all the time. They trade 24 hours a day, Monday through Friday. This is something that is impossible for humans to do. We cannot trade effectively for more than 8-10 hours. Additionally, when humans trade, we can trade 2-3 strategies at a time. I believe the maximum is 5 strategies we can trade at once, and that is why I selected this number for the course. When we do algorithmic trading, we can trade dozens of strategies simultaneously in one trading account. Please don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that you have to do algorithmic trading. I'm just sharing my experience in hopes of making your choice easier. In this course, I will show you how to trade with these strategies both manually and algorithmically with the expert advisors. If you are hesitating, try both ways and see which one works best for you. For me, as a professional trader, I need to have expert advisors for every strategy. This is so I can make a backtest, see how it performed during the last several years, analyze it, and I can run some robustness tests. This is something I do for all my strategies. In this course, I will show you how I do it. Hello dear traders, it's Petko Aleksandrov, and in this lecture I would like to make a brief introduction to the MetaTrader platform for those of you who haven't used it, so you will know the basics and you will be able to apply the strategies that I will demonstrate in this course. Now I just installed one MetaTrader platform on my computer, and there is a web version of the platform, but in the web version you cannot trade with expert advisors, which I will include in this course. So if you decide to trade automatically with the strategies, and this is why normally I install the platform on my computer, because I use the expert advisors. Now when you install the platform, by default you will see the main chart with some indicators over it. So for the very beginner traders, the indicators are all these lines that you see over the chart. These ones over here, all of them, they give us signals to trade, and by combining them the trading strategies are created. Now if I remove the indicators from the chart, I will right click and go to indicators list, and I remove them. I will remove this one as well. So I will have the plain chart, just the price with the candlesticks. I will talk a little bit more about the candlesticks and the bars in this lecture. But if I just have the chart with the price, it's really hard at any moment to say where the market is going. For example, if I'm at that moment, am I going to buy or am I going to sell? Is the market going upwards now, or is it going down? Where it is, we don't know that. It's really hard to say that, especially if you're a beginner trader. You cannot read all these candlesticks and the patterns they form. Alright, so we need to use these indicators in order to decide whether we are going to buy or we are going to sell, and at what moment we are going to do it, because this is also very important. Now what you see are the candlesticks. If I zoom it, you can see that they are different colors. So in this case, the white ones are the negative, and the green with black inside are the positive. We can change the colors, I will show you that. And if I switch to bars, you can see that it's pretty much the same thing, but we don't have these colors. So the candlesticks, they show us a little bit more information. If I put the mouse on the closing of any of the candlesticks, let me zoom it more. For example, if I put it right over here, you will see the open, the high, the low, the close values. So each candlestick, it opens at one price, and then it moves up and down and closes on another price, and it forms the body, which gives us the color. So if the candlestick opened here and closed here, it will form negative body and it's fulfilled. Now if it is positive, like this one over here, it opens at one price, moves up and down and closes right over here. And all of the candlesticks, you can see they are very different because the price moves up and down all day long, and it forms different candlesticks. And I'm on M1, so each candlestick is 1 minute. You can see now that the price went up aggressively, going up and down, but this is just because it's 11:30. There are some news on the market, on the economic calendar. Now if I switch to bar one more time, you can see it's the same information, but the difference is that the open price is showed with a small horizontal line on the left side, and then the price goes up and down, and when it closes, it displays with a small horizontal line on the right side. And it's still visual, but for me, candlesticks is more visual, and especially if you're a beginner, candlesticks definitely is more visual. And if I switch to line chart, this is just one line connecting usually the closing points of the bars, and it forms a line which will show you the direction, but no information about the individual bars and candlesticks. Okay, so normally I stick to candlesticks. And how you can change the colors: right click, go to properties, and then you have colors and common. So for example, from colors, I prefer to have a white background. It's more visual when I have indicators over it. And bar up, this is the positive bar, I will make it blue. And bar down, I will make it black. So the positive bars will be blue and the negative bars will be black. Bull candle, I would like to have it in white, so this is like what is inside the body of the positive candlestick, okay? And the bear candle, as I said, I will make it black. Line graph, I will leave it to black as well. Volumes, normally I'm not using it, I will leave it to black. Ask line, stop levels, red is alright. Now in common, you can decide whether you want to see the open, high, low and close values, which is good to know at any moment. And as well, if you want to show the grid behind the grid that you see, you can remove it. I personally remove it as well. And if I click on OK, you will see what is the difference. Okay, my chart looks very different. The negative bars are the black ones and the positive ones are the blue ones. So it's up to you really how you want to have your chart. For me, this is much more clear. I really like the white screen when I'm trading, and when I put the indicators, it's very easy to see the details, okay? Now, if you set one chart, like for example, if I want to keep these colors for all my other charts, I don't do this manually for each one. You can save it as a template. Actually, this is the one-click trading which I remove. From here you can buy and sell with one click. I will remove it and I will create a template, save template, and I will name it white background. And I click on save, and then if I go to $yen, for example, I go to templates and then I go to white background, and you can see it's the same thing. So I don't need to do it for all of them. I just use the template. Okay, and here below I have opened the pound dollar, dollar yen, euro pound, euro dollar, and as well I have the euro yen. So these are the 5 currencies that I will be using in this course to show you the 5 strategies. Okay, so this is pretty much about the chart. During the course I will show you how to add different indicators and what they mean. And I have a separate MetaTrader course that I explain about all of the indicators in MetaTrader, what they mean, how you can use them, the different strategies you can have with them, the different signals they give us. But in this course you will learn the most important indicators and how I combine them in the strategies. Okay, so on the left side we have the market watch. This is where we see the assets for trading. We have the bid and the ask price. Normally we are buying on the ask price and we are selling on the bid price. So you can see that the ask price is a little bit more expensive than the bid price, and this is very normal. We are buying on a more expensive price, selling on the cheaper one. The difference between these two is called spread. This is what the broker benefits. Same as the exchange bureau or the bank. When you go to exchange currencies, there is a spread. There is difference between the bid and the ask price, but in the bank, in the exchanges, the difference is much bigger. Here, when we're trading with CFD brokers, we have very small spread. If I right click and I go to spread, a third column will show up and it will show us what is the current spread with the asset. So for example, you can see with the euro dollar, with the pound dollar, it is below 1 pip. It is 3 to 10 points changing, it's floating, and we have 5 digits after the decimal comma, and the point is the last one. Okay, so for the beginners, how we pronounce the price, we can say that the pound dollar is 129.36, 129.34. We don't say the last digit. Okay, we don't say 129.35. 9, or we don't say 129.353 or something like that. Okay, it is 129.34. We don't pronounce the last digit, and the last digit is the spread, which is the difference. This is just for you to have an idea. If you want to open a new chart like what I've opened here, you right click and you go to chart window and a new chart opens. If you want to close it, right click close. Really easy to get used with the platform. Below we have the navigator where you can have your accounts, indicators, You can add indicators from here. You can add indicators from insert. I will show you that during the course. We have expert advisors tab where we will add the expert advisors later in the course, and I will show you how to place them properly and how to trade with them. As well, there are scripts which are useful tools that we use especially in algorithmic trading. I will provide you with some scripts as well. And below we have the terminal where we see the balance. I have opened an account of $10,000 for the demonstration of this course. And here we will see all the opened and closed trades. So pretty much this is the very basic of MetaTrader platform. Along the course I will show you more. And of course, if you have any questions, you can always ask me. Alright, so in the next video I will go straight away to the first trading strategy. See you there! Hello dear traders, this is Petko Aleksandrov, and in this lecture I will show to you how to place the expert advisors or the so-called robots for these strategies on the MetaTrader platform. Now, if you have some of my other courses, probably you are familiar with the process, how to place the expert advisors, how to follow the results. But for the people who are taking this as my first course, I will show it step by step, so you will know how to do it precisely. Now, I have opened a demo account of $10,000 and I suggest everyone first to test the strategies on a demo account. This is virtual account, so you will not be risking any real money, and it is your personal choice if you want to trade these strategies on a live account in the future, but first test them on a demo account to see how they go with your broker. Keep in mind that all the brokers offer a little bit different quotes, meaning bid and ask price, so the backtest sometimes is different and the performance of the strategies could be different with the different brokers. Alright, so what I have now are the 5 expert advisors, and you can see that in the file I have 10. This is because I have prepared for MetaTrader 4 and for MetaTrader 5. So it's up to you which platform you prefer to use. I still use MetaTrader 4. It's easier for algorithmic trading, and still there are some bugs and issues in MetaTrader 5 not resolved yet, so I'm still on MetaTrader 4, but it's up to you. I will include in the course the expert advisors for MetaTrader 4 and for MetaTrader 5, so you make sure that if you are using MetaTrader 4, you take the MQL4 files, and if you use MetaTrader 5, you need to take the MQL5 files. Okay, so I will copy now these expert advisors. You can see that I have placed the name of the software I'm using, EA Studio for the first 3 strategies and FSB Pro for the next 2, pound dollar and dollar yen. And I will show you in the next lectures the software if you are not familiar with them, and how to make backtest with them, how you can optimize the strategies. And after that, in the name you have the currency pair, the time frame, and the magic number. This is like unique number for each expert advisor, which helps us to follow the results after that easily. So what you can notice is that I have selected different currency pairs on different time frames to achieve better risk diversification. So I don't rely on one single strategy, on one single asset and time frame, but I rely on different strategies, different assets, different time frames, and this way I achieve better risk diversification and more stable results. Okay, so now I need to copy the expert advisors. They will be attached to this lecture, so you just download them and copy them. Then you need to go to File, Open Data Folder, and you click on MQL4 and Experts. This is where you need to paste them. By default, you will see some basic expert advisors from the broker probably, and when you paste them, you will need to compile them, because what you get, the MQL4 file, this is the resource file for the expert advisor, or in other words, this is the code. If I double click on it and open it with the meta editor, you will see the code of the expert advisors. Now, I don't suggest you touch anything in the code, especially if you're not an advanced developer. I'm not, I don't touch anything in the code. I know some things from the years, but simply here are all the rules. You can see the stop loss, the take profit, the indicator parameters, and below is the code for the strategy. Okay, so you can compile the expert advisor from right over here, and especially if you are using MetaTrader 5, make sure to compile the expert advisors from here. If you use MetaTrader 4, there is an easier method. From the navigator, right click over expert advisors and click on refresh. This will force MetaTrader to compile the expert advisors, and here they are. So now I have the ready expert advisors. If I go again to file, open data folder, MQL4 and experts, you will see that I have these ex4 files for each expert advisor, which is the compiled file. And normally when you buy expert advisors from the market, you receive straight away the ex4 files, the compiled ones. But I prefer to include in my courses the source files. So first you will learn how to compile them, and second you have access to the code if you need it for any reason. So now I will attach the expert advisors over the chart, but first make sure to enable the auto trading. It should be green. And something important for the expert advisors to be working over the charts, to be trading, you don't need to place the indicators. Okay, I have placed them because I wanted to show you the strategies if you are going to trade them manually, so you know how to execute them. But if you want to trade just with the expert advisors, no need to place the indicators over the chart. The indicators, they are inside the code of the experts. So for example, I think for the pound dollar I have removed them. Yeah, for the pound dollar on M1, and you will see that I can still attach the expert advisor over it and it still works. So no need to place the indicators. It's up to you. They don't bother if they are over the chart, but it's one and the same thing whether there will be indicators or not. Okay, so now let's start with the first pound dollar on M1. I drag it over the chart and you can see a small menu that pops up. In inputs, we have the values and the indicators. So first we have the entry amount, and I will start with default 0.1. And then we have maximum position amount 0.3. And we said that the first two strategies, the pound dollar and the dollar yen, are adding to the position. And amount to add to the position, again 0.1. You can add more if you want, but I wouldn't suggest you add more than 2 times. And then you have the stop loss, and then below are the indicators. Here is the take profit. As we said, with the pound dollar and the dollar yen, this is in points, and with the other strategies it's in pips. This is how I have placed them in the attached files in the previous lectures, so you know the difference. Simply the FSB Pro software works with points and EA Studio works with pips, but it's one and the same thing. Okay, and here is the magic number at the end. This is the unique number of the strategy. You can leave it the way it is, or you can put the one from the name, this one over here. It's up to you. You can place any number. The important thing is that with the magic numbers, after that we see which strategies open the trades, and we can see which ones are profitable, which ones are losing for the current moment, and we can follow the results easier. Okay, and I just click on OK, and the expert advisor is attached over the chart, starts to trade. So when you are trading the pound dollar on M1, you don't need to place anything on M30 and H1. You place it just on M1, and even the other ones don't need to be opened. Okay, you can close those and leave just M1. Now I will go to the dollar yen, which is on M5, and here it is. I drag it over the chart or double click. It's the same thing. The inputs are over here. Let me see the magic number. I will just synchronize it with the one I have in the name. 30051008, and I click on OK, and the expert advisor is attached over the chart. And then I will go to the euro dollar expert advisor. Here it is, double click. Here are the inputs. So you see there is not the option to add to the position. The magic number is the same as it is on the name. I click on OK and it's attached on the chart. Now you can see the difference that when I use the pound dollar, the dollar yen, there are the indicator values over the chart, and with the strategies with EA Studio, they are not shown. This is just how they export the expert advisors. FSB Pro was created before EA Studio, and then with EA Studio they decided that it's not really needed to have the values over the chart, but anyway, you can have a look at those values and simply if long entry is allowed or if short entry is allowed, this is what they display. Okay, so don't pay attention too much on that. Euro dollar attached, euro yen is the next one. Double click on it. Here are the inputs. The magic number is the same. I click on OK. And then I have the euro pound is the last one. Double click. I click on OK. And you see how easy it is to place the expert advisors over the chart. What you need to look at is this small smiley face in the corner. If it's smiling, it means the expert advisor is working, it's attached over the chart and it's scanning the market for the first trades. Make sure to enable the auto trading before placing the expert advisors over the chart. If you place them over the chart and after that enable the auto trading, it will not work. You will need to remove them and then do it again. Enable and place the expert advisors over the chart. Okay, so this is about placing the expert advisors over the chart. I will leave them now for a couple of days to trade and I will show you some results, and during this time I will show you some more about the software EA Studio, the FSB Pro, if you want to learn more about algorithmic trading, and I will show you as well how to backtest expert advisors. Alright, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, let me know. The expert advisors are attached to this lecture as a resource file. Also, there will be a PDF with instructions how to place the expert advisors on the MetaTrader step by step for the beginner traders, so it will be easier for you. And once you do it, you will see that it's very easy actually to trade with the experts. Okay, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Bye. Hello dear traders. While I am waiting for the first trades to open, I will record a video where I will show you a little bit more about the software EA Studio and FSB Pro, and basically how I know all of these indicator parameters that I showed to you and how to do a backtest as well. So the first two strategies for the pound dollar and the dollar yen, I said they are created with the Forex Strategy Builder. This is the software. So you see I have all the parameters that are inside the strategy, the RSI, the moving average crossover, MACD, and so we have the stop loss, the conditions to enter on the market, and so on. You can see this is the backtest, really great backtest with this strategy for the recent months. As said, I didn't need to change anything from the parameters. So the software allows me to find the best parameters for these indicators. There is the optimizer as well, which I normally avoid to use because there is a risk to over optimize the strategies. What that means is that if you optimize quite often your strategies, especially using step of one, so this is how much you can change in the parameters. Okay, for the beginner traders, let's say we have the stop loss of 55 pips and you set it this way, it means that it will check minimum of 45 and maximum of 65. It will check all possible combinations between 45 pips up to 65 pips, and it will show you the best parameter. However, this way we can over optimize the strategies, okay, for this period of time. And it will show us even better equity line. But what happens normally with the over optimized strategies, after that they start to lose, okay, because we found the best parameters for the tested period. In our case, this is on M1, we have 300,000 bars, and this is since 9th of April 2019 until 10th of February 2020. Optimizer, you should be using it really careful. It works just the same way as the optimizer in MetaTrader if you have tested it, but the difference why I'm using this strategy builder and the other one EA Studio is that I have a lot of statistic. Okay, you can see I have all of that statistic, such as profit per day, maximum consecutive losses. You can see the strategy makes $10 average profit per day, the system quality number, and all of that statistics that help me actually to find the better and the robust strategies. And something very important, guys, having that statistic, this doesn't guarantee me that this strategy will continue profiting in the future. This is what most of the beginner traders are looking for, strategies that they put on the MetaTrader platform and they make them profits forever. Unfortunately, algorithmic trading doesn't work this way. We need to keep monitoring the expert advisors, keep updating some of the parameters if it's needed according to the market conditions and so on. So it's a kind of constant work that I do, and this is why I included these expert advisors in this course, because I am monitoring them all the time and I will be updating them for you. So you really don't need to do all of the work that I'm doing. That's my work, but of course I want to give you an idea how that works so you will understand it better. Okay, the other strategy builder that I use, this is the EA Studio. It's web-based. I didn't install it on the computer, and you can see this is the euro-dollar strategy, the stochastic and the envelopes. Here is the backtest. Look at the indicator chart. It's really nice because I see exactly where the trades happened. Okay, from this candle until this candle, this was a short trade, the take profit was hit. If I scroll, you will see all the positions that happened in the past with this strategy. So I don't need to look for it over the chart in MetaTrader. You can see a short trade, take profit was hit, short trade, take profit was hit, long trade, take profit was hit. For sure there are losing trades. Let me find one right over here. These were profitable. Okay, this is a long trade. You see from right over here, but then it goes towards the stop loss. So every strategy has losing trades, profitable trades. This is why we have such curve line, but the important thing is to have a robust strategy, meaning that it will keep profiting. And what we have as well with the strategy builders is some robustness tools like the Monte Carlo, which tests the strategies, for example, with different backtest starting bar. If I click on start, you will see it will perform different backtests with different starting bar, because obviously when I create the strategy, I will start testing it in the future time. You take the course, you will be trading with this strategy in a future time. So this test is a must to make sure that whenever we start with the strategy, it will not reflect the backtest. And it doesn't matter for the performance of the strategy. We can test it as well with the randomized indicator parameters. So it will change different parameters for the strategy, and you see that still there are no losing results over here. It's a lot to talk about the strategy builders. It's not a subject of this course. There is a free course actually. If I click on the home page, yeah, that's me over here. Here is the link for the free course on our website. If you want, you can watch it. So you will learn more about EA Studio, how it works. And the two softwares are over here, Expert Advisor Studio, Forex Strategy Builder. You can download it from here. And yesterday, by the way, we have added the Forex Historical Data app, something new. Probably it will be changed a little bit with the time. But the idea is that when you install MetaTrader for first time, there is not a lot of historical data. So this new app, the Forex Historical Data, is free. You can choose the symbol you want. You can set your time zone, what format you want the data, for CSV, which is the Forex Strategy Builder, JSON for Expert Advisor Studio, MetaTrader, or for Excel. And then you set how many bars you want and you load the data. I will show you. It works really fast. It's the fastest app you can find on the market. It's just fetching the data, and you see you can download the historical data from over here. It's really easy, and you can import that data. There is information how you can import the data below in all of the programs if you want to backtest the strategies or if you want to generate your own strategies, okay? Because actually this is the coolest thing with Expert Advisor Studio and the FSB Pro, that you can generate new strategies, okay? There is the generator. You can set your criteria and you can generate. Click on start. You see it works extremely fast, and it will build new strategies for you, and they will go to the collection. You just click on them and you can see the entry conditions, the exit conditions, how it works. Okay, but again, that's not the subject of the course. You can watch the free course if you want to. It's up to you. Oh, and the two softwares, they have free trial if you want to test it. For 15 days you can generate, calculate, export as many expert advisors as you wish. It's the same thing with FSB Pro, but again, FSB Pro should be installed on the computer, while EA Studio works web-based on your browser. Alright, so this is just a brief presentation on how I have created the expert advisors, the strategies, and the most important thing is the expert advisor one-click export. Okay, so with one click I can export these strategies. Of course, I need to be logged into my account. I can export these strategies as expert advisors. Okay, one click of the mouse and I have the trading robot, the code. You can see here it is. Okay, no need to develop it by myself, no need to hire developers, something I've been through. It's much easier with the software. It saves time, and I have all of that statistic, backtest, indicator chart, and many more things I didn't mention. But this is just because I'm doing that professionally every day, and I really need this software to do my job. Alright, in the next lecture I will show you how you can backtest the strategies in MetaTrader. Thank you for watching. Bye. Hello dear traders, it's Petko Aleksandrov, and I will show you in this lecture how to make a backtest on the MetaTrader platform. And you can see that I have the first trade opened on Euro-Yen just very shortly after I have placed the expert advisors on MetaTrader. So here it is, the Euro-Yen strategy. You can see the bar opened above the upper band, and this time the force index was lower than the zero line and it opened a short trade. So if you're a beginner trader, you can see that the expert advisors do it automatically. While I was recording the previous lecture for the EA Studio FSB showing you how these strategies were created, the expert advisor opened the trade. And this is really the big benefit of using expert advisors. You can do anything else. The expert advisors follow the market, follow the strategies and the indicators and the rules, and they execute the trades. They placed automatically the stop loss and the take profit. You can see here is the take profit, here is the stop loss, and I don't need to do anything manually once the expert advisors are placed on the platform. Alright, so how you can backtest the expert advisors? One is with the software I showed to you, the EA Studio and the FSB Pro, you can see a very detailed test. But let me explain you in a few words what is the backtest. The backtest is based on the historical data which I mentioned in the previous lecture. And this is all the bars that we have before that, all the candlesticks, all of that information. And to be precise, the information is the value we have for each candlestick, the open, the high, the low, and the close. These four values, they form the historical data, and all of that information is stored over the chart. Okay, if I press the home key on my keyboard, I will go back to the beginning. And as I said, when you open a new account with a new broker, you will not have a lot of bars. This is why we have now the Forex historical data app, which I showed to you on our website, and you can download many bars from there. Anyway, if not, you will be able just to backtest over small historical data. What I mean is, if I press the home key on my keyboard, you will see that I go back to, what is the date? 13th of January. Okay, this is just about 1 month and there is no more data. And how I do the backtest? Right click over the chart, I go to Expert Advisors, Strategy Tester, okay? Normally it will set the symbol automatically, the time frame. Just as model, make sure to use open prices only. And because we said that these strategies work on the opening of the bar. And when I click on Start, you will see that there is the graph, okay, of the results. But this is very small graph because it made just 27 trades. There is no historical data back in the time to see how this strategy performed. And as well, when you're doing the backtest, you can set the date, but if you don't check it, you will be using the complete period. Now here I don't have historical data. One of the options to collect historical data is to press the home key on your keyboard, as I said, okay? Let me open one symbol that I didn't do it. For example, Euro Yen chart window. I press the home key and you see what happens. It loads the data. And if I want to do this for all time frames, I will need to switch and hold it until it stops moving. Okay, hold it, and when it stops moving, let me show you. Yeah, that's it. Means this is the maximum we can have. However, still this is small data, as I showed to you with the backtest, not enough. So one thing is you can use our app to download historical data. Second thing is you can collect data. When you leave your MetaTrader opened, with the time it will collect the data for you, but this takes normally a couple of months or even years. Now let me show you a backtest on another platform where I have more data. Right over here, because I've been running this platform for quite a long time. So it was the Euro Yen. Do I have it here? Euro Yen. Not sure. Let me check. I think I have it. I will just scroll a little bit to the right side. Euro Yen. Oh, it's right over here. Okay. Right over here I have some indicators. I will just remove this line and I will use template, no indicators, so it will be white background. Okay, now what I will do, I will show you step by step how to make the backtest. I need to place the Expert Advisor first. So File, Open Data Folder, and I go to MQL4, Experts. I will place here the Expert Advisor for Euro Yen. Here it is. I close the folder, then go to Expert Advisors. Click on refresh to compile this Expert Advisor. I put it over the chart, click on OK. Now I don't need to enable the auto trading because I don't want to trade with this Expert Advisor here. I just want to show you the backtest. Expert Advisors, Strategy Tester, and then I will select Euro Yen. Here it is on M15 chart, open prices only. I will be using the complete data I have. I click on Start. And you will see now the graph right over here, okay? So you see how many trades I have, more than 2000. So that's a realistic backtest because I have many trades, not just 10 or 20. And in results, I can see exactly all the trades that happened, where the trade was opened, where it was closed. Actually, over 2000 orders, but this is for open and close, so it's about over 1022 or something like that. So this is how we do the backtest in the MetaTrader, and there is a visual mode which is very interesting as well. You can click on it and it will show you how that behaved, okay, how the strategy did. It's too fast, I will just slow it down. Yeah, it shows where the trades were opened, where they were closed. And here, very interesting, you can notice how it works when the take profit is small. The trades open and they hit the take profit quite often. Okay, you see it's open, the take profit is very close, it hits the take profit, or it uses the exit condition to exit the trade. Alright, so this is how we do the backtest on the MetaTrader platform. As said, the historical data is very important. If I go to the Euro-Yen on M15 and I press the home key, you will see that here I have data since 2014 October. Alright? Very different. So the historical data is important not just for the backtest, but as well for creating these strategies, because the generator on the software, on EA Studio, on FSB Pro, or on any other programs, they use this historical data to build these strategies and to generate these strategies and to find the best combinations between indicators, stop loss, take profit, and all the rest which makes the strategies profitable. And there are many similar software for backtesting, for generating strategies, and I'm following, of course, all of them. But for the current moment, EA Studio and FSB Pro are the top products on the market, and this is why we have integrated them on our website, so it's easier for our students and our traders to use them. So you can take advantage of the 15 days trial to create your own strategies, to backtest some of the strategies, and just to get some skills in algorithmic trading, which I believe are very useful. But that's up to you if you want. If you don't, you can use the expert advisors that I have included in this course, and you can test them and trade with them. Alright, so now I will leave these expert advisors trading for some time, and I will show you some results later. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next lecture. Cheers! Hello dear traders, this is Petko Aleksandrov, and I continue with some results that I have in the account where I have left the 5 expert advisors. Today is 13th of March 2020. And I have already $11,035.02 as a closed profit, and as well I have running open trades about -45, and the open results, you will see that it changes all the time. It will go to negative to positive, but what we are focused on is the closed result. So at the moment I have closed result of $1,035 of a profit. So this for me is pretty satisfying result, to be honest with you. And today is the 13th of March, and with that account I started on the 5th of March. You can see the first trade was opened on the 5th of March, so this is about 8 days, right? And actually something I forgot to do when I was recording the lecture how to place the expert advisors over the chart, I was supposed to contact Dukascopy support on their website to ask them to make my demo account lifetime, because the demo account for this broker is 14 days. And actually on the 15th day I wanted to record a lecture with the results, and I saw that the account was expired. Simply I forgot to contact them. So I had to open another account and place the expert advisors again and wait for another week or even a little bit longer now to show you some more results from the expert advisors. So pay attention to these things. Some of the brokers have demo account for 30 days, some of the brokers for 14, some of them are lifetime, but it's just waste of time when you test and you see that the account is expired and you have to do it all over again. And the best thing is just when you open the account, you contact them straight away and tell them, hey guys, I need to have my account for a lifetime. And normally they will not refuse that. I never had a case where they refused to extend the account. Alright, so what are the results that I have? You can see here are the trades starting from the 5th, then it goes to 6th, and if I click on any of those, for example, if I click on symbol, I will be arranging the trades according to the symbol. So on the top I will see the euro pound, then I have the euro yen, euro dollar, pound dollar, dollar yen. Okay. And then we have at what price the trade was opened, at what price the trade was closed. And we have the stop loss and the take profit. And if we don't have any color, this means that the trade was closed by the exit condition. If we have the green color, it means it had the take profit. If it's the red one, it means it had the stop loss. Okay, so you see with the euro yen, where we have a very small take profit. Now let me show it to you. Euro yen, one more time, what was the take profit? Expert advisors, properties, we have take profit of 13, stop loss of 70. Alright, so you can see euro yen, how many times the take profit was hit, and actually we don't have a single stop loss hit till the moment. So this is what I was saying, that the understanding that the take profit should be 2 to 3 times bigger than the stop loss. It's not really true. It doesn't really work this way. When we have a good strategy with precise parameters for the indicators, as I showed to you, I don't figure them out by myself. I use the software to show me which are the best parameters for the indicators, which is the best stop loss and the take profit. It works really nice. You can see 13 pips of take profit, it was hit so many times, and no stop loss. Of course there will be a stop loss, but one more time, when the take profit is smaller, obviously we will hit it much more often. Then we have the results for euro dollar, then we have for the pound dollar, and for the dollar yen are on the bottom. Now you can calculate which expert advisor made you most profit. You can export it to Excel if you want. What I show in most of my courses is how to connect the account to a statistical website where we use the comments or the magic number. So if I right click on the bar and I go to comments, they will show on the side. Okay, these are the magic numbers for the strategies, but they are useful when we have different strategies for each currency pair. So for example, if I was trading couple of expert advisors for euro pound, I will have different magic numbers here, so I will know which strategy executed that rate or that rate, and I will follow the results in a statistical website. But when I have in the account one strategy for one asset, I normally don't look at it. But actually this is because all of these strategies, I follow them into separate accounts where I have many strategies for the euro pound, many for the euro yen, many for the euro dollar, for the pound dollar, the dollar yen, and from there I take the best performers to put them in this course, or basically I take the best strategies from out there to put them in this course. Okay, so normally this account I don't follow it with a statistical website. Of course, if you want, you can connect it. It's very easy. If you have seen my other courses, you will know how you do it. If not, you can go to FX Blue, for example, is a such statistical website where you need to register to have account synchronization. Okay, what they require is the broker server, account number, the read-only password, your email, and you register. Another similar website is My FX Book. Alright, here it is. That's another website where you can actually register for detailed statistic, and you can follow there the results. Now, more statistic from MetaTrader you can have if you click on the account history where you see the profit and you go to save as detailed report. Alright, let me save it right over here. Yes, I want to replace this one. Alright, here it is. So what we see here are all the trades opened and closed. Here is the closed profit and here are the open trades, and you can see what a balance line I have. Very stable one, no huge drawdowns, and this is because I combine 5 strategies trading simultaneously. And with the time, when you practice trading with more strategies, with more expert advisors in one account, you will notice that the more expert advisors you have in the account, the more stable balance line you get. No huge drawdowns, because let's say in this period over here, one of the strategies was losing, the others were profiting, and they compensate for it, and they don't allow huge drawdowns. I don't say there will not be huge drawdowns, obviously there will be, but overall we have a better balance line, more stable. And below are some of the statistics. Profit factor 1.87 is very good profit factor. The profit factor is all the profits divided by all the losses, and I have 78 trades totally till the moment. Maximal drawdown is 173, which is pretty good. We have 2 consecutive losses, 4 consecutive wins, and some more statistics that you might want to have a look at. So that's what we get from the detailed statement in MetaTrader. Once again, if you want more details, you can connect it to a statistical website. And in the next lecture, I will tell you a little bit more about the money management and what is a good money management for me, because this is very important in trading. Alright, see you there.